Thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. Today I'm going to be talking to you about networking, just some kind of overarching things. I've had a few people reach out to me, and I wanted to share the information with everybody on just some of my tips and tricks on networking, especially as it relates to finding employment, either a new job or a job because you haven't had, because you don't currently have a job, right? So if that's something that you're looking forward to hearing a little bit about, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share it with a friend, so forth, and let's roll into it. So networking, this will be a short video, so stick with me. I think that networking in person is really, really big, and coming off the heels of all this kind of COVID stuff, the in-person networking events are going to start to come back into play a little bit more. Take advantage of those. And what I mean by that is if you see and you're deliberate about at least looking for opportunities to network, whether it's a mixer with your local chamber of commerce or a nonprofit that assists veterans in getting IT certifications is hosting a mixer or networking event, or there's a collaborative effort for veteran hiring with several different companies there, and just kind of a mix and mingle thing, lunch and learn type situations, whatever it is. Take advantage of it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to meet some really dynamic people and build out your network, which is always a good thing. So one of the tips that I have is create a little business card for yourself, right? Especially if you don't currently have a job, you need to have something, right? So create a little business card, and you could purchase those for very, very low cost through companies like Vistaprint or what have you, where they have deals on 250 business cards for $10 or whatever. On that business card, highlight some things about yourself, kind of like a mini resume, right? So you're a veteran out of whatever branch from whatever time frames, or you're currently in the reserves. You have a bachelor's degree in X. Maybe instead of, obviously, you'll have your LinkedIn information on there, your phone number, and you could have a picture of yourself, and then instead of a title, like a job title, I'm X at this company, you could put down what you're seeking. So let's say, for an example, you're looking for a project manager type of a job. Well, put down project management professional underneath your picture as kind of like a job title. And, it just kind of helps set the tone. So now you have something that you can give to people as you're meeting them. Another tip here is when you dial in your LinkedIn, it's looking good, all that good stuff. LinkedIn has a URL that's specific to your page in LinkedIn. Now, it's long, it's a bit cumbersome. It's, for example, linkedin.com / part of your name, some numbers, whatever. So it's really long. It's not really memorable. So what you could do for, again, a very low cost, going to an online a website where you can purchase URLs and so forth, or domain names, you could purchase a domain. I purchased one. I purchased jasoncameron.us. So that's me. So it's my name, jasoncameron.us, and what that does is that allows me to now link that website address to my LinkedIn profile. So my LinkedIn profile, I could put on my business card, visit my LinkedIn at www.jasoncameron.us. And now that will drive people to my LinkedIn, and it looks a little more dialed in than just having that long generic one. The other thing you could do is create a QR code. That's that square with a bunch of dots in it. It's kind of takes place of a bar scan. The QR code. You can get the QR code. You can generate one online. You put the URL, it creates a QR code that then drives to that same website. You could put that on the back of your business card if you want, so people can scan it with their phone or what have you. Again, it just shows that you're utilizing technology and you have some sort of sense of the current world, right? So it looks good. Now you have that business card, you're at this networking event, whatever it may be. And I'm going to use kind of a off-the-wall scenario where you may say, I shouldn't go to this, so you self-segregate out. So let's say that there is a networking event for cybersecurity professionals with regard to hiring, right? Looking for work, looking for jobs. So there's 5 or 6 different companies there that are looking to hire cybersecurity or IT type professionals. And let's say that you have no IT, no cybersecurity experience. That's okay. Especially if they're focused on veterans, right? So veteran hiring in these roles, right? You're a veteran, but you don't have that experience. You can still go to that event. And what I personally would do in this event is I would network, meet people, and in my conversations with them, I would let them know that, although I don't personally have, IT or cybersecurity experience, I know a lot of people who do, or I'm looking to kind of, just help and share the information with my network. And that's basically it, right? So now you're a resource for that recruiter that you're talking with, which kind of brings some additional value to you, which is actually a good thing. But here's the bigger picture. Those companies aren't just hiring for cybersecurity and IT positions. They have all the other positions too. They're just focused on that for this specific event. So they have HR teams, they have sales teams, they have whatever, right? So it's just like the military. The Air Force, for example, isn't just pilots. There's a whole ecosystem there that supports all of that. So the Marine Corps is just, not just pea shooters, right? So it takes a whole team in order to function the whole branch. So same with companies, right? So you could know this recruiter there who then could refer you to another recruiter who hires for the type of stuff that you're into. So you're there, you have your card, you go to exchange your card, right? Because customarily you hand somebody a card or something, they want to hand you something back. That give and take situation. So your goal is not so much to give people your information, it's to get their information. So when you hand a recruiter or somebody who's influential to you your information, you want something in return. If they don't give you a card back, ask, hey, do you have a card on you? If they say no, oh, no, I left them in the car, or I forgot them, or, I ran out. Oh, no problem. Grab a pen and paper. Make sure you see some available somewhere so you can grab it or have one on you and be like, oh, no problem. What's your email or what's your phone number? And write it down. Now, if they hesitate then you can, never mind, don't worry about it then. Email me when you have a chance because you don't want to seem, too pushy. But most people will give it to you if you ask. So that's the other tip. What else you can really be mindful about in networking situations, and we're all guilty of this, you show up by yourself to a networking event that's specific toward veterans. You're there, and so are, 50 other veterans who you don't know. And you see somebody that's wearing the same shirt with your, company or whatever, the same unit you were in or whatever. And you go talk with them. And you start hitting it off, and everything's going great, and you guys are, going back and forth, and you're not actually networking with any of the influential recruiters or talent leaders or anybody else there. So the whole point is keep your eye on the prize. What are you there for? And make sure that you're accomplishing that. You can meet other people, of course, exchange information and catch up later. You're on a mission. Go get that information. Don't spend 3 hours talking with three other veterans and then leave and go, yeah, I went to this networking event. It was great. I talked with 3 vets that are looking for work. Man, you're looking for work. And you missed out on that opportunity to meet all these different recruiters and so forth. So with that, that's just a few tips on networking. Hope you found some value in that. Again, please hit that like button, subscribe, share it with a friend, comment below if you have anything you'd like to add. Have a great one, and remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.